Hey everybody, in today's reading, we are going to be getting a healing apology and some other messages from the higher self of your person of interest. So this is probably going to be someone who you are not currently with. Either you've broken up with them or things just didn't work out. But in any case, we're getting healing messages, a channeled apology from them, as well as some messages with oracle and tarot cards as well. So we've got 3 reading options here. Option number 1 on the left is the little mermaid dish. It's a little mermaid here. I don't know if you can see that. And then option number 2 is a little branch with some pine cones. Number 3 is a little bird's nest ornament. So when you've made your choice, look down below for your timestamp and follow that timestamp to your reading. I'll see you there. Bye, guys. All right, welcome to everybody who chose reading number 1, which was the little mermaid dish. So this is your channeled message. Let me just bring the camera down so you can see everything better. Okay. It says, I wanted you to be financially dependent on me. Energetically, this is what I put out into the universe. I felt that if you were dependent upon me, then I would be able to have you and keep you. Due to my issues of self-esteem, I felt this would be the only way that I would be capable of maintaining you in my life. I'm sorry for this. Energetically, I have caused you blockages in terms of your income and earning potential because of my fantasy of you being dependent on me. I'm going to try to love myself more fully now so that I do not continue to engage in this unhealthy idea that love is a transaction. I'm so sorry for the pain and suffering that I have caused you. I now send you all of the overflowing abundance that has been rightly yours all along. All right, so let's see what else we have from them. We have a song message, and I just chose these randomly. I know this, if you watch all of my readings, this one just recently came up, and it is, these are some lyrics that I've written, so that was just random, you know. But it says, don't ask me if I am ready for love, because I'm probably not thinking I'm good enough. Don't ask me if I can accept what you give, because I'm probably not quite ready for it. So what this tells me as well about this person in terms of their apology to you is that from their higher self, they want you to understand that, you know, part of the problems, which may have had to do with financial codependence or, you know, other things, but part of what has been going on with them is they really are not ready to accept real love. They're just not ready for it. They're not thinking they're good enough. And that message of self-worth came up in this channeled message as well. So this is someone who's actively trying to heal their self-worth and think more highly of themselves. All right. So we're going to also get some other messages from them. We're going to get one of these message cards here in addition to a tarot card. The tarot card is going to kind of help us to orient why they're saying this particular message. Okay, so we have going with the flow, which this is from the suit of water in this deck. I'm not sure exactly which one. It might be, I think this might be the Ace of Cups. So going with the flow. So I think in this, whatever this message is, they just want you to understand their emotional space and where they're coming from emotionally. So that my heart is telling me just do it. So this person is still very much in love with you, and they are still thinking about trying to make this work. So again, this is from their higher self. They do want you to be aware of that. What else do we have from them? So we have the Eight of Pentacles, ordinariness. Okay. I feel like this person is a bit confused. Like they do still love you and their heart is still telling them to go for it. But this also could be someone who it's easier for them to focus on like work and everyday chores, just getting the job done day to day, like doing the laundry, taking care of the yard work, going to work, clocking in, clocking out, getting things done. Because, that's their way of coping, because they know how to do that. They know how to take care of like the ordinary day-to-day responsibilities of life. What they don't understand as well is like, how to deal with their emotions. But there is part of them, like this message over here is telling us that there is part of them that, still wants to work things out. But obviously, they also just don't really know how they feel. So I think they are trying to work on that as well. Maybe not as much, because again, I feel like this is someone who gets easily confused with their emotions. It's just not an area of life that comes very easily to them. Let's see what else. We should have another tarot card. I don't know where it went, so let's just pull another one. This is the Osho Zen Tarot, by the way. The outsider. Yeah, this person definitely feels locked out of love. I think that in general, this is the Five of Pentacles, but in general, they feel like love is something that they don't know how to access. And again, this relates because the Pentacles, of course, relate to finances and money. Like, this is someone who has always felt like the only way to unlock all of this joy, this beautiful love and harmony and bliss, is through money. That's why they're so hardworking also. Like, that just makes more sense to them. They know how to accumulate money. And they have this notion that money is a key that they can use to unlock love for themselves. Something in their life has taught them that if they just throw money at something, they might get love back in return, and they won't be kept outside of this gate, They haven't figured out other ways to obtain love. And then, I just have to do something else right now. Please try and understand. So yeah, this person is definitely very confused, very divided about how they feel for you. It's really just easier for them to focus on other things. So yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say. Let's just ask what Spirit wants you to understand about this. This person is trying to explain to you at least where they're coming from their higher self. And it might be a bit of a comfort to know that they do care, but also it's probably very frustrating, to be dealing with someone who's so wrapped up in the financial aspects of love relationships that they're keeping themselves as an outsider to love. You've probably really wanted to give them this beautiful love that they've been seeking, and they won't allow you to give them the key. It's like you're like, I've tried to give you the key to my heart so many times, and you won't take it. So what does Spirit want you to understand? Like, what healing messages does Spirit want you to have? So they want you to be receptive to your own ability to flower and prosper and grow in life. And again, if you have felt like your income or your earning potential have been blocked, then allow yourself to start receiving that, and know that that blockage is dissipating. It has been extinguished. It is no longer there. So allow yourself to blossom into the fullness of who you are meant to be in terms of your own material prosperity and just your happiness. Like, look at this. This woman, she just enjoys life. She's very in tune with herself spiritually as well as materially. She's found a way to incorporate those two aspects of who she is. She also obviously she feels really good about herself. She's smiling contentedly. She knows she looks amazing, She's taking care of herself in all ways. And she, because she has this understanding of her worth and her value, she's also very receptive to love. to someone who actually can give her this love, and this person that you're watching the video for, they're not capable of doing this, right now, and maybe they won't ever be. And so be receptive to the love that is available to you, this true, beautiful love that's really going to, just add to the beautiful life that you're already creating for yourself. Spirit also wants to give you this healing reminder that life is a journey, and that this person has been a part of the journey that you have experienced. And it's sort of like if you wander along this trail, this road here, leading off to the distance, things are cloudy, they're overcast, but there's a beautiful bright sun up here. So it's like there's optimism. There's a lot to be joyful about right here in your present moment as well. But they also want to remind you that, the love that you're seeking, that this person was not capable of giving you, it is still available to you. And just understand that this situation with this person was part of your journey. Now, finally, what we want to ask from their higher self, what do they most want for you? What are the good things that they want for you? So we have concomancy, seashell divination, wisdom of shells. I feel like they want you to have greater wisdom. I think they want you to be connected to the wisdom that your guides are providing you. I also am drawn to this starfish here. Like they want to let you know how beautiful and brilliant you are, that you are a star, especially when it comes to wisdom regarding the emotional world. And also starfish, one of the messages of starfish is to feel your way through things. And they want you to be able to feel your way through this connection regarding them, so that you also can find this flowering experience and really be fully experiencing the fullness of life. What else? A blessing on your creativity. So this person from their higher self, they know that you have so much to offer. You bring so much joy. We have the star imagery here, the sun, and then a blessing on your creativity, which is the number 19, which is also associated with the sun card in tarot. So they feel like you're this beautiful light and that you have so much to bring into the world. And I feel like they want you to be able to fulfill all of your creative potential. Finally, transformation. Archangel Zadkiel. Thank you, Zadkiel, for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. This person realizes that they have presented a challenge to you. I'm sure it's worked both ways, because usually it does. So it hasn't just been that you've challenged them or that they've challenged you. You've also challenged them. But from their higher self, they want you to be able to utilize this difficult experience with them towards a positive transformation so that you can overcome these challenges, know your self-worth, and continue to bless the world with all of your creative gifts. So guys, I hope that has been a helpful and a healing message. Thank you so much for watching. Check out my personal paid readings below in the description area. There's a link to my website where you can order. Also, all of my paid readings are now available via video, so you can see the cards. You don't just have to see what I'm typing up about the cards. So that's a great option. So check that out if you're interested. And guys, I'll see you later. Bye-bye. All right, welcome to everyone who chose reading number 2, the little branch with the pine cones. So first we're going to get a channeled message from your person that you're watching this for, a channeled apology. They are saying, I wanted to be the only one who could ever truly make you happy. I realize now that this was unfair of me, because energetically this presented a block to you receiving truly loving experiences from other people who could have made you happy. In the end, I really wasn't someone who was capable of making you happy. I'm sorry that I blocked your happiness in any way. I'm sorry that I could not figure out how to bring you happiness in the way that you deserved. I release you from any blockages prohibiting you from love and happiness so that the love and happiness you truly deserve can flow to you now. We also have a song message from them, and it is Leonard Cohen's Love Itself. The light came through the window, straight from the sun above, and so inside my little room there plunged the rays of love. In streams of light I clearly saw the dust you seldom see, out of which the nameless makes a name for one like me. I'll try to say a little more. Love went on until it reached an open door. Then love itself was gone. So it could be that the two of you had a beautiful love, but it was very ephemeral. And they do want you to know that they loved you very dearly. And again, I just feel this sense of sorrow that things did not work out. We're also going to get some more messages from them, and each of these messages is attached to a tarot card, which is going to help orient why they're saying this. So the first card here is Turning In, which is the Four of Cups. Okay, and so this is a little bit different from most versions of the Four of Cups. Here she's very centered. She's centered in positivity, and what she's not receptive to is all of this negative toxic energy that is trying to come into her aura. Her aura is protected. Okay. And it says, I can't handle your words right now. So this person is saying that there have been times when they really just had to turn in and maybe sort of block you out because the words that you were presenting to them seemed toxic to them, and they felt like it was not in their best interest, so that may or may not be something that you agree with, but this is the message we're getting from their higher self. Like, they're trying to make you understand that they weren't trying to hurt you when they did this. When they were blocking you out or ignoring you, they weren't trying to hurt you. They were just trying to be in touch with a calm space, because the energy you were bringing into their life was not something that they could handle. Now, should they have been able to handle it? Perhaps, but it's telling us here that they were not able to. Okay, so we also get Past Lives, which is the Moon card in this deck. All right, I don't know if I can meet your expectations. So I am picking up a couple of interpretations for this. I think there might be past life issues where this has been a little bit of a repeating pattern. You've known each other in past lives, and they didn't feel in the past life either that they met your expectations. Or, it also could be like they look at past relationships that you've been in or something, and they don't feel like they can measure up to these previous people you've been involved with. This is definitely a self-worth issue here. And then, for some reason, I forgot to put the third tarot card in these piles, so let me pull another one. Okay, and then we get the Dream, which is the Six of Cups. So again, this points to the past. There's a lot of stuff regarding the past that they want to address. Lots of fond memories of the past as well, but also difficult ones. And something about the past seems to present an obstacle in general to them feeling like they're good enough for you. Oh, wow. You are an angel. So they definitely think about the past, and they have these beautiful, fond memories. Like, they remember good moments, and they also, they dream about or imagine still like being able to have loving moments with you. And they really just see you, even though there have been times when maybe you have said really harsh things to them or presented certain behaviors that were very difficult for them to handle, that they didn't know how to handle. Overall, they have a very high view of you, right? And I mean, so high, in fact, that they feel like they're not good enough for you. I also just want to ask quickly from the tarot, You know, what does Spirit want you to understand about this connection? What healing understandings does Spirit want you to have? This is someone who really struggles a lot to maintain a calm and balanced mind. You know, they struggle especially when there's any sort of conflict in a relationship. Obviously, when that happens, they have to turn away from it because they don't know how to manage their own mind. It gets them paranoid. It gets them turning to the worst possible scenarios in their head. So they really try to stay away from all that. Now, you know, is that necessarily fair to you? Because conflict is a natural aspect of all relationships. Who knows? But Spirit wants you to be aware of, you know, this is really, this is just how this person copes. They have a difficult time with their thoughts as it is. And so they try to just stay in playful, lighthearted energy more than anything else. And also there is a message here that if you are patient with this person, then it is possible for this eventually to turn back around. But I feel like also it's saying that, you know, it may take a while and you need to allow things to move more slowly. Even if you do reconnect with this person, I mean, with the Six of Cups, I feel like they do kind of want that reconnection. At the same time, even if you do, I feel like you really have to take things slowly. You know, not even be patient and waiting for that reconciliation to happen. But if the reconciliation does happen, be patient with them also moving forward. So finally, we want to ask, what does this person want for you? What's the greatest good that they want from you? From their higher self, what do they hope that you have in life? What good do they want to come to you? Guide. This is similar to the message that came up for the first group. They want you to have loving support in your life. I think they want you to have loving, supportive friendships. They also want you to know that they are an ally to you. They are someone who genuinely cares, even though there is this separation. I feel like they want you to know that. But just in general, they want you to know that there are people who do care about you. Maybe they feel like you lack faith that anybody really cares, and they're saying, you know, they're saying to you, it's like they're whispering in your ear, like, yes, people do care about you. You know, they also want you to be, you know, this is from their higher self. So from their lower self, they may not believe in spirit guides, but from their higher self, they also want you to be in touch with your own spirit guides, so that you can be guided towards what's best for you. A blessing on a new venture. You know, like, I do feel like this person wants to reconnect, but they also, like, they really love, this person loves your freedom-seeking energy. This card always reminds me of Sagittarius because she's got the bow and arrow. But they want you to really take aim in life and really achieve everything that you've set out to achieve, because this person really believes in you. And I think that they already see you as someone who's achieved a great deal. They also see you as someone who has so much confidence. You are someone who has a lot of self-mastery, and they just want you to really go for it in life. They really believe in you. Finally, healthy choices. So I also get a lot of this beautiful blue sapphire energy, which is throat chakra energy, which is interesting because we had, you know, I can't handle your words right now. I feel like they do want you to maybe, you know, to have, for your own benefit, right? They want you to be able to have a healthier connection to how you communicate your emotions, how you communicate your thoughts, how you communicate your needs. You know, and they do want you to be a healthy person as well. Like, if they feel like you've been going through some health struggles, you know, from their higher self, they genuinely are very hopeful and optimistic that you will receive blessings in all ways as it relates to your health. And that's not just your physical health, but it's mind, body, spirit, your overall health. So that's what they want for you. So I think that was a beautiful message. I hope that it was helpful and healing to you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Look in my description area. Follow the link to my website to look at all of the readings I offer. I am offering all of those readings now as video readings, which is nice because you get to look at all the beautiful cards instead of just having me describe them to you. So check those out. And guys, thanks again for watching. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Welcome to everybody who chose number 3, which is the cute little bird's nest ornament. So let's first get your channeled message. So this is a channeled apology from the person that you're watching this for. All right, it says, you and I have struggled to release each other. I've had so much anger towards you, and you have had anger towards me. Underlying that anger has been such a strong torrential love. We have truly loved each other with our full hearts, but at the same time, we are not right for each other at this time or in this lifetime. I want you to be released from any pain that has been caused by this connection. I hope for both of us to be released from any pain that has been caused by this connection. I only want love to remain, and I think we can both see clearly now that even if we are not together, love itself can still remain. The love that we have for each other is eternal, and I no longer want my love for you to be blocked by my anger at our failure to make this work. I love you, and I release you now from this attachment that has become unhealthy for both of us. So before anyone gets triggered here, first of all, sometimes we have to let go of things so that people can heal properly. But also it says we are not right for each other at this time or in this lifetime. So probably that means for the full lifetime. But again, this is a general reading. I just feel like people are going to get triggered and angry. The whole idea here was that, this connection has caused a lot of anger, right? So if it's causing you anger right now to think that you'll never be with this person, well, that is a clear example of that. So you can get mad at me if you want, or you can try to heal. It's your choice. All right, so this is beautiful. This person truly loves you, and we've already gotten that message before. So if you're angry, realize this is love, right? What would I do without your smart mouth drawing me in and you kicking me out? Again, there's that anger, a little bit of that love and hate. Got my head spinning, no kidding, I can't pin you down. What's going on in that beautiful mind? I'm on your magical mystery ride, and I'm so dizzy, don't know what hit me, but I'll be all right. My head's underwater, but I'm breathing fine. You're crazy and I'm out of my mind, 'cause all of me loves all of you. Love your curves and all your edges, all your perfect imperfections. Give your all to me, I'll give my all to you. You're my end and my beginning. Even when I lose, I'm winning, 'cause I give you all of me, and you give me all of you. John Legend, all of me. So this person, again, this is an eternal love that came up in the original message as well. So we're going to be getting some other messages from this person as well. And we're going to have some tarot cards to help orient us. Again, these are from their higher self. So consciousness. So this person is having consciousness. They're very having a high level of awareness about this connection right now. And they're saying, if I knew then what I know now, I would have made different choices. So they didn't understand something about you or about this connection in the past. They're having a high level of awareness. This is not just happening in their higher self. I feel like for this person, this consciousness is happening also in their earthly self. So yeah, they would have made different choices that maybe would have led to a different outcome, but that isn't how it worked out. What else do they want to say? Okay, so they do feel very alone. We have the Hermit card, and again, this is someone who's very wise. They've done a lot of inner seeking about this connection. Our connection still affects me. I mean, this person is truly, utterly, and totally in love with you. Sharing. I believe this is the Queen of Wands. It's one of the Suit of Wands cards. I think that this is just how they see you. They see you as this beautiful, creative person who brings such a spark of life to the world. And what do they want to say about, I've never forgotten you, even though you think I have. Yeah, this person loves you so much. And obviously it didn't work out for whatever reason. But their love for you remains. And that has just been an ongoing message. So what does this person most want for you in life from their highest self? vulnerability. They want you, even if it's not them, this person truly wants you to have this type of love. They want you to find someone who allows you to just relax and be vulnerable and open your heart and allow yourself to be tender, but also allow yourself to be loved. They made choices. They didn't understand something in the past, and so they made a choice that they wish they could go back and remake so that they could be this person. But it seems like maybe they can't be this person now, but they really want you to have that type of love. A blessing on your family. Maybe this person knows your family, but either way, they want you to have a beautiful, happy family life. And they love your emotions, even though sometimes you guys have gotten angry at each other. They want your emotions to be happy and positive as well. And they want blessings for you in terms of your emotional life. So, yeah, so this was a great reading. I mean, it started off, I was afraid you all were going to get mad at me, but, this person is just so in love with you. Sometimes love is not enough. Sometimes the practicalities of life and, not understanding things at the right time in order to make the right choices, sometimes that can just happen. But it's an eternal love, and again, this is a general reading. All of this message may not pertain to everyone exactly. But anyways, so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that helped you out. Check out my description area if you want to learn more about my personal readings, which are now being offered all through video. You can also order a written version if you want. But I'm offering video now that I have an internet connection that can handle that. So thank you again for watching. I hope it was helpful and healing. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.